Oh guys, what is up? It's Teach here, coming at you again with another video over on Ark Survival Ascended on Scorched Earth that just dropped, and I'm going to show you how to easily get a hold of Wyvern eggs using only a few different tips and tricks. And this is how to safely get a hold of as many Wyvern eggs as you want, because the hardest part is getting your first one. Once you have your first one, the rest is easy. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that real quick, everything from like the very beginning to the very end. So if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing to the channel. All right, first things first, let's find the actual Wyvern scar. So if you go to the coordinates on my screen, 7323, go ahead and show you it's literally just, this massive scar on the planet. That's what it looks like right there. It's on the outside of the larger mountain, and then it goes straight down. Now, the easiest way to do this is to go to the southernmost point. Now you can see where I am right now, the southernmost point, the coords that I gave you already. There's a few reasons that we want to go here, because there's a special little location that you can actually use to your advantage in order to avoid any problems. Now, let's go ahead and get started, right? So we've got a Lymantria and a Tapejara. Now, the best thing you can use is a Lymantria because they're quite a bit faster than the Tapejara, and they have in my opinion, they've got a better way to escape. The Tapejara does have the ability to move up, left, right, and backwards, but its slower speed will allow the Wyverns to catch you easily. The Lymantria, however, is one of the faster flying tames in the game, and because of its small size, it can get through areas that Tapejaras cannot. So I prefer to use Lymantrias. You're gonna want to use one, in my personal opinion, and that's just that. So anyways, the reason we go to the southern side is there's this little area right here that's perfect. Now what you're going to do is, just for the safety of your creatures, you're going to go ahead and slap down a couple, keyword being a couple, right? Gates. Now the reason that you want a couple of gates is because you want to be able to prevent yourself from getting caught. And in order to prevent yourself from being caught, you can do a couple of different things, but it's up to you if you want to do that or not. But so you're gonna slap down a few of these gates. You can change it to turn off snapping if you want. The goal behind this entire process, however, isn't to do anything other than just to prevent Wyverns from getting close to you. So you just want to throw up a whole bunch of these things, and it doesn't matter how, as long as you basically create this like mesh system here, preventing Wyverns from being able to chase you out, because you're going to get the Wyverns stuck on these things, and that's kind of like our goal. So we're going to use the Lymantria's small size to our advantage to escape the Wyverns. Now you can also create a small house if you wanted to right here, but I just use this for the advantage of being able to prevent Wyverns from getting at us. So notice how the Lymantria easily squeezes through all that. Wyverns cannot fit through that. So that's a big advantage. Now you don't have to do this step if you have something already, like build a small house or something, and that's how you can kind of get through it. But go in with a Lymantria because they're much quicker. And then what you're going to do is, this is a 150 wild tame, by the way. There's nothing special about this one. They're just a little bit faster. So if you look in these areas, there we go, perfect. So in this southern section, there's a whole large portion of nests, and you can quickly get access to some of the eggs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 nests are right here, and they're easy to access, right? So you're just going to go ahead and land, and then come on, really not going to land for me. There we go. Okay, what you want to do is make it as close as possible to escape. And yes, you can see that this is a lovely fire wyvern egg. We're going to go ahead and enjoy this fire wyvern egg because it's kind of just sitting there. And you can see that as soon as I pick this up, this one's a level 35, the other creatures are going to come. Now I'm going to hop immediately on the Lymantria because all of the Wyverns are going to come chase us, and I'll try and show you an advantage of it. So basically you're going to hop on that Lymantria. They do weigh 50 pounds, and you can see that we are already aggroing it looks like a poison wyvern. And you want to avoid, so see how I'm kind of like doing circles with it? Wyverns have a terrible turn radius, so you can kind of just like do these like advanced circles like I'm doing right now, and go left and right, and Wyverns cannot catch you. It's not going to be able to, and its bite radius is not that large. The biggest danger you're going to have is using a lightning wyvern. You want to avoid lightning wyverns as much as possible because of their ability to shoot on a line of sight. So you can see how we're just going to use these to our advantage. There's nothing that this guy's going to be able to do. He can't even attack us in here. So if you really wanted to, you can kind of just like sit against this wall until you figure out what you want. They will shoot their spit acid down on you. And this is why I'm saying it might be a good idea to have access to a house right here, because you can just hop off your creature and then use that house in order to hide. Now, what you can do is, as long as there's only one chasing you, have a weapon or something like that out and you should be good to go. But again, once you have that egg, right? If the egg is on your body, have a bed nearby or have a sleeping bag nearby, because if the wyvern does kill you, it's probably worth the single amantria, and it won't aggro to you if you pick up the egg off of your already dead body. So that's definitely a big strategy, right? And if you have something like I have right there, the Tapajara, it's going to aggro to the Tapajara because it's going to get bored with me. So I can use that. So if you have like a tanky creature, just put it there. There's a lot of things you can do, because the only point of getting that wyvern egg is to go ahead and get out with the egg itself. The southern side is the easiest way to do that. And there's a whole bunch of methods that I just showed you, right? You can have a tank like I have right there. That's going to distract the wyvern. You can use the house method. You can use have a sleeping bag nearby and let the wyvern kill you. All kinds of methods. So anyways, hopefully this video helps you out, get your first wyvern egg, because once you have the first one, you can just use a wyvern to fly in there and outrun everything. So hopefully this video helps you out. And if you don't mind, smash that like button, leave a comment below for the algorithm, and then consider subbing to the channel. All right, teach.